Hey folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza, The World Is Not Enough. I'm the Mysterious JG.
And I'm Lethal.
And I thought about it, and it was tempting. But I thought The World Is Not Enough, probably a better choice to go into the official canon than Octopussy. So, we're going to head for the... Could probably skip all the way to the Northern Fork, but let's go to the shipyard just to maximize the chance that we see any little optional side bits of flavor text. The combat in this game it's light and fun and enjoyable and occasionally challenging, but I mean this is a game that's about seeing all the little character moments. So
let's go see them.
Let's go see them. I did the Sailor Moon run without accidentally triggering photography mode. Everybody vomit up a previously taken drink.
Is that how it goes?
That's
I
how,
like this drinking game.
That's how it works. Yeah. Now we got some kind of oddball stuff on the map here. Is that there's a water area as opposed to a fishing spot.
I was gonna say I can't indicate on the screen, but there is a fishing area over to the right. If you turn back just a little bit. I'm not sure if we can get over there. It looks like a fishing rod. Maybe I'm stupid.
Well, I'm looking at the legend. It's not helping that much. But no, you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. Let's go check it out. Because so this is a desperately important moment that we hurry according to the story, and I think we all know that it's not going to make any difference. This is false. Ooh, this giant weasel. That weasel is guarding the fishing area.
This is where her fish babies live, apparently.
Could be it's like the primary source of food for these guys.
Things just blinking at us as we approach.
So did she attack it, or did she heal the rest of the party?
I'm not sure. Sacred code. Well, that's doing some damage.
And it triggered him to do his attack. So it worked in that sense. Yeah, it might behoove me. Like, I only switched to her just so we could see what she's about. I think normally I would let the computer control her. I guess if I'm serious about figuring her out, I would want to play with it off screen. Well, I might just kind of have her in the background doing whatever she's going to do. Ooh, spiky.
There's also sardines here, because why wouldn't there be?
So it would appear, and this would make sense. You got to fight, what, at some points in the game, it's probably a pretty tough enemy to get here. But this is the first one we've seen that seems to be finite. I'm thinking maybe the ones in town, you can just hit as much as you want. The ones out in the field, maybe you can only hit them once or twice, and then you got to clear out and come back before they'll be there. Or maybe we've just permanently sucked all the fish out of that thing. I guess we'll know later.
Mm-hmm. Can't jump down there, you'll break my shins.
The man to call for all your grass needs. I got the hookup.
You got wing plants and other things. So we're finally going to the Meteor Castle, which has been one of Lent's big things he wanted to do.
Is that... Well, he's mentioned the castle to the far north, I guess. Sounds like that might be Meteor Castle. Seems early in the game.
He wants to go to the tower, and the castle's on the way there.
Yeah. It's like an intermediate step. We got fishing areas on this map, too. Over there towards the right. I guess we can swing by there on our way. On our Atelier.
Let's see.
Big old green poonies. If I see any enemies that I don't think we fought before, I'll check it out. Otherwise, I'm just going to, more or less try to stay out of the way. Oh, no, those aren't the fishing areas.
Didn't think they were, but I was like, let's see. Now, those are the ones that we need, like, I don't know, a tablecloth so we can catch the thermals or something.
Well, maybe they always show all the symbols on the legend, even if some of them don't show up. I saw the fishing symbol on the legend. That looked kind of like it, but it appeared to not be it, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Right, something we'll be interacting with later, I would imagine, but not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Fruits that we must wait to taste. We got some dragon boys out here. I'm kind of curious what that symbol on the map.
It's a landmark.
Okay. So there's nothing there for us to actually interact with. Unless I want to fight these dragon guys, which I don't particularly feel the need. What can that be? If I ever get it in my head to do any off-screening around here, this would probably want to fight those guys, because just whatever their drop is, I doubt we have a lot.
This is good for normal medicine, but I think it would be even more useful for synthesis.
Wild potatoes. Potatoes. Potatoes we eat.
All right, it's 11 p.m. We've reached the Northern Fork. Let's see what the hunting party's doing.
It's close enough to 11 p.m. that I looked at the real-world clock in the room here. All right. I'm not obsessed with fishing spots, but I'm now in the habit of checking. So them little teleporter things are going to get us to some new locations, but they are obviously out of our reach at the moment.
Yep, and there's some sort of rest area up there.
It looks like we can... I don't know what it means when these little... that little symbol for map travel appears, but it's... I don't know if we'll get there and it goes somewhere else that we don't care about right now, or if we get there and we can't go anywhere yet. I think I'll head there just to see. Because, like, we couldn't get up here before because the Ryza just simply... We got here and she's like, nah, I don't feel like going there. But they didn't really give us a lore reason beyond. That has nothing to do with what I'm currently thinking about doing.
That's not part of the government-mandated adventure at this time.
I want the player to have a sense of agency, but I got agency too, damn it, and I want nothing to do with that. Yeah, we got a little rock wall here. Oh, which I'm going to assume we'd need the bomb rod to get rid of, and we do not have that. And I am about 99% sure there is no way I could have gotten the bomb rod now. I do not think it is a personal shortcoming of mine. I think it's just a thing that the key ingredient is a plot drop we can't get. So, well, there's rest for the weary over here. There's also boxes. Now, it doesn't have much ore, but when it does, it's conveniently packaged for us. Broad fork tree. Well, that reminds me, though, we should familiarize ourselves with, Claudia probably has some quests that will unlock shit for her.
I completely forgot about these characters.
Yeah, it's been... Well, I got a couple easy ones off-screen, and it's been a while since we... Islander status. Learn Vitality 1. We can do that.
Doable.
She wants us to sell 1,000 items at shops.
Oh boy.
Maybe that's easier than it sounds if you're just like spamming, but boy, doesn't sound like something that's just going to happen normally. Use a core item, use healing melody in battle.
10 times.
Well, let's see. There's doable and complete. All right, so we want to cash in the ones that we had just picked up. And now I think we're down to we can just look at the Claudia ones. So they don't seem to be battle stuff. Well, sell at shop, complete a request. That is a battle one, core. So, but I'd need to do it as Claudia. So it will be useful on screen or off. I'm going to have to play as Claudia to get that. And same thing with healing melody. I think manually picking healing melody and spamming that'll be not too challenging. Action orders. You'd have to play as somebody else. Obtain some treasure. I don't know what counts as treasure, but it's something. You only need one, so it'll happen at some point. Okay. Cool beans. I like the little menu portrait too. The four of them. It is totes adorbs. Restraint silk. You can use that before doing bastonado.
Fred is really valuable.
It's tough to make, but you can also make a nice profit if you find a lot.
So we haven't used these yet. You can only use them periodically. But I don't think we need hit points, so I guess we'll leave it because you can't save there. That would be my main reason to throw one down. Because if I thought we were heading for a boss fight or something. So I will do my best to avoid these fellows. Here's some pink golem that are presumably tougher than... Oh, I hate to leave a pillar unattacked, but we'll get another chance. I can get this one.
Never got another chance.
Dooley, dooley, dooley. We hit the pillar, and we got pillars.
From a pillar.
We've created matter from matter. We've generated a new pillar.
They said he made it himself from a larger pillar.
This place good. It stings. Was that the Weisenberg volcano? Is that what this place is called? The Max Weinberg volcano?
Weisberg.
Weisberg. That would be White Mountain in German. Yes, correct.
Appreciate how it highlights the weapon actually is usable or gathering tool.
Yeah, that's I think I didn't spend a ton of time before I figured that one out, but the little bit of time I spent kind of not registering that metal is made for war, blah blah blah. The little time I spent before registering that, it very quickly became apparent how good a little tiny quality of life thing that is. Lots of different ores look similar, but only if you're a dum-dum. Doesn't understand how ores work. Ores are tiny fingers pressing into our universe. Ores.
Hey, can we jump there? Jump up the stairs, maybe?
Wow, that has never worked before. That made me a happy camper. Fertile soil. I had no idea there's so many different materials. I thought the entire world was made of concrete.
The old drawbridge.
The game is really excited about some of those progresses we made. Hey, it's the Cobra-Bonite.
Unknown gemstone.
Get a little Trials of Mana vibe here, other than the fact there's no lava below these little rickety bridges.
Yeah, all we need to do is start finding artifacts, and then the world can just spontaneously, burst into existence. A mutant tong.
I'd like to see Princess Angela added to our party at some point. She and the Ryza could have a little rivalry. Alright, let's see. I have to remember, though, you have super limited carrying space when you're actually out in the field. We'll probably start getting better shit than this as we get drops from whatever monsters I can't evade.
These super happy golems.
They're certainly the pinkest golems we've ever seen. They should not be out in the sun without some protection. I hope nothing bad happens, ever, to anyone watching this video. God's blessings upon you all, my friends.
The hidden village of the leaf.
It's populated.
It's just laying around now. Remember when we had to kill bosses for this? Now the Cobra Knight's just laying around.
It's just we know you fucked up your first second-tier weapons, JG. Here's a chance for you to redeem yourself. Artisan ancient ruins. These are... It's not just craft American singles. These are artisan ruins.
Mm-hmm. Eventually we'll find the heirloom ruins.
I got the plant. I have no idea what it actually is, though. I'm not familiar with very many natural concepts. Ooh, rotten tree bark.
All kinds of new stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's like it made sense to advance the game rather than just hanging around the intro areas, getting a million honeycombs.
Broken item of a nebulous quality.
Eric Bedell is so happy. Bugs are icky. I'm a girl. Cumin poison.
I better be very careful with this.
I want there to be a poison tech tree where we can build weapons that cause enemies to take damage over time. Of course, down that path leads. Is this poisonous? I'm not gonna touch it. Yuck. Whatever. I'm gonna die if I touch whatever. I also would kind of appreciate if there was a necromancy path. I'm thinking Diablo 2 terms now. Poison tree, necromancy tree.
Can we get Ryza with teeth?
Call Grimmett. He's the pro. I don't think anyone's ever like gone through level 3, like all the way through Act 5 hell with teeth. Grimmett's the man. All right. So what was I going to do? I was going to try to spam whatever that one.
Healing thing. Healing melody.
Yeah. Okay. And it does just what you'd think it does. It heals.
My God.
He deals magic damage. Try that, and then we got to figure out how to lower their stats.
Turbulence. Oh.
I guess that was enough to get her excited.
263 damage. It's still standing there.
I think I'm going to save the core charges in case the boss comes up and it becomes a really good idea to use core charges. We got some red
consume things, Wink.
Oh, that is true. Healing melody used in battle 9 more times and we'll beat somewhere. I make fun of Tao, but I'm glad he's with us. He's not forced to use this codec to provide little comments on how, you know, rocks are a thing or whatever.
It's a shame that we can only fit 3 of our, you know, people inside a battle arena.
We have yet to encounter a group of more than 3 enemies. I'll be mildly annoyed if we're suddenly facing like 6 or 7 enemies, but we can only have 3 guys. Polluted hummus. It's a great side dish with polluted, you know, lamb kebabs, or you want to do like some polluted, oh, I can't remember the name of the stuff they do with the tzatziki sauce, like polluted gyros, you know?
I was just going to say it's just fine with some polluted crackers if you want to.
Yeah. Have different dietary needs. I have a dietary requirement to eat queso when I'm eating some kind of chip. That is the wrong... I guess an axe is what we need for that. Should be running from these guys. I'm sure we can take them. I'm just trying to satisfy this curiosity without getting drawn into a fight. Stalactite fragment. I guess it was never going to be a stalagmite fragment. It's not hanging off the roof, so...
Well, here we go. Stalactites are supposed to be on the roof. That thing does look very dangerous. It's a different color. And we all know that if it's different, it's scary.
It looks... From behind, it looks like some kind of demonic toad from Super Mario.
It kind of does.
Yeah. In other words, Toad from Super Mario. Ba-doom boom. So tights are ceiling and mites are floor, and it got it back.
They gotta hang tight on the ceiling.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Crawling around.
I remembered there was a mnemonic. I just didn't remember what the mnemonic was.
Well, thankfully, Professor Lethal is here to tell you that all the things you've forgotten from elementary school.
I used to know it because of like some Peanuts book, who had like Snoopy's cousin Spike was like it's one of those Peanut books in the sense that it was just a boring ass science book for kids that occasionally had a picture of a Peanuts character and like no story whatsoever. So Snoopy's cousin Spike was telling us about that shit because I guess he's from the desert and it's kind of a thing out there. I don't know. Spike, you got me to remember there was a mnemonic, and that's as far as it went. All right, let's just grind up some points here because stupidly didn't surprise attack these guys, so we could start out
with more tactics.
With more tactics.
Oh, we're enduring their attacks with, you know, minor pain and misery.
Yeah, I think the Fancy Pants Golem might be a little bit of a challenge, but we were, like, equipment-wise, we're just way better than the last time we actually got defeated by anything. Oh, that is a lot of AP to use this spell, though.
And 36 HP is a lot right now. Spin, spin, spin. The cameraman has his work cut out for him. So apparently the Ryza got broken.
Yeah, I only vaguely understand that system of like guard break. I know it's there. I don't know what you do in mid-fight to, other than now I know how long it's going to take before my guard's broken. I don't know what you do to actually restore it or anything, but it would seem there would logically be a way. Am I going like? No, this is where we need to be going. Yeah, this is where we need to be going. It's kind of a cool level layout. It's like some nice detail off to the side.
I was gonna say there's some real stuff going on here.
It's not at all unclear where you can and can't go. I did get myself turned around. I did. It's not unclear where you can and can't go, but there's still stuff of interest to look at.
You were going the right way, JG. We want to progress towards the blue door, which is to the south.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So I didn't get myself turned around until after I said I got myself turned around.
I figured you were just exploring. So I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah, I see. We turned the wrong way earlier than that. Wait a second. That doesn't seem right. I could swear we came in at the southern entrance. Well, I could swear to a lot of things, and not all of them are going to work out. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look. We saw some of those where the giant pony was before. That'll be another one, I think. Whoa, he's pretty fast. I think we'll get to do stuff with them when we got the bomb rod later. And it's thematically makes sense that golems are hanging out here if they're like magical rock and this is some kind of magical dragon volcano. It's all coming together in a way that makes sense to me. I'm digging it.
Questions?
Like, I feel like if my niece's reading skills were just a little better than they currently are, and I wasn't finding ways to make everything dumb sex jokes, like, she would really like this game.
So this is Meteor Castle.
I've seen it many times from the main road, but I didn't realize how close it actually was.
Which means the dragon is also closer than we thought. Is it responsible for all of this fire?
We're breaking one of the village rules now. We're not being afraid. What's gonna happen to us?
We're going to jail. Actually, we've come too far to back out now. Pull yourself together, okay?
These are fresh footprints leading toward... fresh dragon scat, 2-3 days old. Like,
You didn't have to taste it.
I did. It's one of my life goals. It must be the hunting party. Oh no, it's hunting party's cat!
Please, let them finish the hunt before we get there. Let's have this game start being called Atelier Hunting Party.
That wouldn't be ideal, yeah.
The castle is in such awful shape. Was there some kind of battle here? Was this land ever at war?
Well, I mean, it's ruins. I suppose they could have all died from, like, you know, lead poisoning in the water or, you know, being allergic to gluten or something. Sorry, people.
Or the polluted stuff.
Yeah, polluted stuff.
This is the edge of the Clint Kingdom. As far as I know, they were never part of any wars. They were known for their philosophy, which is a man's got to know his limitations.
Clint Kingdom, you get it?
Oh, really? Oh, wee. I would have assumed this castle and the tower to the north had something to do with war.
I've never heard any stories like that. No brave warriors, no bloody battles, nothing interesting, of merit.
I've pretty much been raised on stories of like talking dogs who rescue people from fires and shit. Not really a whole lot of history.
No, I was trying to...
Sorry.
It's like... There's a bunch of gibberish. I mean,
It's not!
That's the problem, folks.
All anyone ever talks about is that we're not allowed to do. Not where we're not supposed to go, Not supposed to have fun. We have expectations.
You know what, the Ryza, you should make a rap about how parents just don't understand. That was Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Yes.
I think that was Wu-Tang Clan. Parents doesn't understand, or did they do at the playground?
I'm getting tired too.
I'm gonna start a ruckus.
I'm getting tired too. Cut the chit chat. Especially JG. We need to hurry. If we're lucky, we'll meet up with them so we can help in the battle. And knowing is half the battle.
Gee, you must really be worried about them, huh, Agatha, the other Guardians, even Boss and Lumbar? I'm throwing in my money on the, Ryza and Lumbar have, like, a boss, rather. Implied boyfriend, girlfriend by the end of Game 3. Who's with me?
Yeah. If boss gets lucky somehow and kills the dragon, he'll never let us hear the end of it. I can't allow that. I would rather our city be threatened with destruction than a person I don't like accomplishes something.
Well, we just got here.
We kind of got here, but we kind of got here right around the end of when we'd normally want to be wrapping up, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, do fast travel points work the way I vaguely think they do? Which is, I think that's what it really means when it has like a, well, there it says map travel, water area, blah, blah, blah. But when you have like, not scenario, destination, landmark, I think landmark might kind of mean you actually hit a destination that you can travel to.
Well,
that is my guess.
Try that right now. And
Yeah,
if it isn't, we'll just walk here off camera next time.
Oh, I don't know about that. Wait a second now. Oh, wait a second. Okay, no, never mind. That's not just a destination. That's a blue destination. That is almost certainly going to mean a whole bunch of chit-chat and maybe
There's some kind of, like, land shark coming our way? Oh, shit.
Well, it'll let us come here, even though this isn't time for another adventure.
Why are you still my lines, lad?
There's a fishing spot right there.
And
oh
a
my
landmark
god.
at the bottom, yeah. How would one get to that fishing spot?
Just gotta cast it a little further.
Oh, there's some new enemies.
It seems like things are escalating pretty heavily.
Yeah, it's spiraling out of my control. I was going to try to get to the far south of the map where once again it said, well, that's the map travel. That's not necessarily a
We should be able to map travel here. Like,
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it'd be easy to find out unless you said. However much I might joke about off-screen laziness about anything other than grinding, we can certainly get ourselves back there. And good idea to actually get the full inventory back anyway. So if we were to throw down a save, that is resting. That is not the same as saving.
you could also take a drink every time JG goes to the bed to save.
That one seems pretty logical though. Like you go to how many games have you played where saving and resting are the same thing? It is not some weird peculiarity of mine.
It isn't a weird peculiarity of yours, but I can count a lot of them that you go to a diary to save.
That's true.
Even ones that aren't JRPGs.
Go a diary to sleep. Well, now I can't figure out where the fuck it was anyway. Diary. Save game. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to throw down a save. Then, we're going to try to fast travel back to that place just to see if it's a thing. Because inquiring minds want to know. It looks like we've unlocked a pretty big portion of the game at this point.
Yep.
0 of 9.
But we can get right to where we were. There's
Right
the
to
waterway
where we were.
that has the fishing spot.
Oh, because I'm thinking a big chunk of what we actually did clear there was...
There's
maybe
the
that-
Traveler's Road.
not
And there's
so-
also the volcano up north.
I think that's it. Traveler's Road, it doesn't look like. Volcano. Yeah, that's where those were. Okay. Okay. So cool beans, guys. When we come back next time, unless like I get a sudden wave of cowardice and decide we gotta do side quests. These enemies are too scary, lethal. I would imagine we'll be back at the Meteor Castle next time, trying to figure out what to do about those dragons that do that voodoo that they do so well.
Which is not destroy towns. They actually just sort of went away when we looked at them. But maybe they'll be more fearsome next time.
It's been a consistent
that.
pattern, man. They seem to fear the Ryza, but maybe without cause. We'll know for sure next time. Bye-bye.
I'll show them there's cause.
Also, a big ass staff I'll hit him with.
Again,
Ow.
bye.